Last night, Donovan Mitchell put up one of the best performances in NBA history. Even as a Bulls fan, you gotta appreciate the greatness that Donovan Mitchell showed last night. The way Donovan Mitchell was playing off the screen, you would think he was the greatest pick and roll scorer of all time. He was just straight up cooking niggas off the screen. Like, just look at some of these moves. Watch this move right here. Like, how do you even guard that? Matter of fact, I answer for you. You just don't. Donovan Mitchell has proven again that he is one of the best scorers in the NBA and that the Cavs are a serious threat in the East. There are so many unguardable players in the NBA nowadays that it's just ridiculous. I know we like to blame it all on defense and say that defense has changed, but some of these players, their skill level is unmatched. Just watch how poised Donovan Mitchell looks when he scores on these defenders. Time and time again was he just shooting in their face like they weren't even there. And overall, it rewarded him in a 71-point game. First this season, we seen a 60-point triple-double by Luka, and then now we got Donovan Mitchell with a near 70-point triple-double. Barriers are being broken day and day in the NBA right now. And ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. What's going on, YouTube? I'm back at it like a snack addict, and today we got another Call of Duty gameplay. Today I want to just talk to y'all about the state of the NBA right now. The NBA talent level is at an all-time high in my opinion. I honestly think it's right with the 90s at this point. The amount of talent we have in the NBA right now is literally crazy, bro. Seeing somebody get 40 is not even, like, it doesn't even matter no more. Look at some of the league leaders in scoring yesterday. In the same game Donovan Mitchell scored 71, DeMar DeRozan also scored 40+ points. Everyone was going crazy about Donovan Mitchell having 71, but LeBron was the first person since Michael Jordan at his age to score 40 back-to-back. Come on now. And we didn't even bat an eye when he did that, because it's LeBron James. The scariest part is, as you can see on your screen, he wasn't even a second leading scorer. The second leading scorer was NBA champion Klay Thompson, coming in with 54 points. Just when everybody was writing him off, he comes out and has an explosive game. There were 11 players in the NBA last night that scored over 30 points. These performances are literally starting to happen every single game, and we're becoming numb to it. I mean, if you take a look at some of the scores of these recent games, you'll be surprised how much these teams score nowadays. I mean, let's take a look together. Look at these scores.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck? God damn!
I mean, look at this, bro. In the middle of me recording this, the OKC Thunder scored 150 points on the Boston Celtics. And this was even without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, look. There were over 5 people on the OKC that scored over 20 points tonight. To make things worse, the Boston Celtics' entire lineup was healthy. It just goes to show the offensive talent in the NBA is limitless. And with some of these young players I see in high school and college, the sky is the limit for the offensive power that's going to be in the NBA coming in the future. You guys should really keep your eye out on some of this talent that's coming up. If you take a look at this season's points per game average, there's over 40 players that average over 20 points per game. Take a look 5 years before, in 2018, there were only 23 people that averaged over 20 points per game. The talent gap in scoring is getting smaller and smaller every year. As some of our favorite older players are aging, some of this young talent isn't scared to take the fight to them, and they're going at them every single play. Everyone's range is expanding further and further away from the three-point line. The art of three-pointer is no longer limited to the Warriors, as we see that many teams can match their firepower nowadays. You can no longer just survive off just 2 of your players being able to take over games. You now need a whole entire starting 5 that are lethal from anywhere on the court. Currently in the NBA, there's 30 players taking 7 3-pointers per game. If you just take a look 5 years prior, back in 2018, there was only 10 players that shot over 7 3-pointers per game. With all of the spacing on the court in the NBA nowadays, it is pretty much a playground to these players. With their talent in either a pick and roll situation or just an ISO 101, there's little to no one ever in the history of the game that will be able to stop some of these players. A very interesting storyline this season is going to be all the players that's going to get snubbed from the All-Star game. There are so many breakout seasons by players this year that I don't even know who's going to get voted in. Like, you got your normal household names that are still dominating the NBA, such as the Kevin Durant's, the Steph Curry's, the LeBrons, and even the Giannis's. And then you got your up-and-coming talent like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who have just been dominating every single defense in the NBA. That about wraps up this video. Comment down below who you think is the best offensive player in the NBA right now. I know a lot of people is going to go with Luka, but there are so many other talented players in the NBA. Just like in my other videos, I'm going to go ahead and let the gameplay ride out. At the end, you're going to see I dropped about 70 kills or so. But for some reason, my recording was messed up. I couldn't catch the death. So I'm pretty sure I won like about 70 and 14 or something similar to that. But I hope y'all enjoy the gameplay. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.
I do that shit for fun. For every meal, I pop a pill. I do that shit till I'm dumb. I had your girl, she on my crib. That was a one.